What's up guys, Mickle here, and in this video we have some very important things to talk about in regards to the recent interview that Tony from Thinking Crypto just released, where he featured SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce. Tony from Thinking Crypto channel asked Hester Peirce some very critical questions, really digging deep into what has been going on at the SEC over the last couple years in regards to their crypto strategy. Tony touches on topics such as the Ethereum free pass speech, why the SEC is choosing to go after projects that aren't doing anything wrong, and really asks some deep questions involving the Ripple case. Guys, I want to break down why I had such a big issue with most of Hester Peirce's answers. I want to talk about whether or not I really do believe Hester Peirce is really on our side. Guys, there are some very important things we need to take away from this interview, so make sure you stick around for this whole thing. At the end of this video, I also want to talk about a theory that gets floated around the XRP community a lot, which is, will the banks use XRP if they know that using XRP is going to make retail investors rich? Guys, make sure to stick around till the end of the video because I actually have a very interesting statement to show you from someone very involved in the blockchain industry that addresses this question perfectly. Make sure to stick around till the end of the video to see that. You are not going to want to miss it. Like always, guys, if you are new to this channel or come here all the time, please take a second to hit the like and subscribe button down below. It goes such a long way in helping this channel grow, and it really does mean so much to me. If you guys are ever looking for a good place to buy some XRP, even if you live in the United States, make sure to check out the link in the description below. With that said though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So guys, I'm proud to announce that this video is actually sponsored by XRPL Coins. XRPL Coins is a fantastic project building tools on the XRP ledger that makes it easier for people like me and you to really access the XRPL ecosystem. The XRPL ecosystem is growing fast and exploding with utility, but it's so hard to keep track of all the different projects out there and really know which ones you should be focused on. XRPL Coins makes this easy. They have a profile-based website where you can make your own profile, create your own watch list, and watch all the top gainers on the XRPL. Their website has an order book deck so you can easily trade between your favorite projects on the XRPL, a swap feature that lets you seamlessly and efficiently set up trust lines to these projects, and even a social feature so you can communicate your new favorite projects with different people in the XRPL ecosystem. My personal favorite feature though is the portfolio tracker, which breaks down all the different XRPL projects I'm invested in one easy to access place, and even breaks down my personal allocation to each of these projects. This is a fantastic tool and something everyone in the XRPL community should be using. Guys, I highly suggest you bookmark this website, make an account, it's super easy to do, and check out the XRPL Coins token. All the links you need will be in the description below. Make sure to check those out. So guys, let's start this video off, and we need to talk about this interview that Tony from the Thinking Crypto channel just released, where he interviewed SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce. Now, when I first started watching this interview, I definitely noticed that Tony definitely turned up the heat on the questions. He was asking Hester Peirce some tough questions, and I was really excited to see how Hester Peirce would answer these. In the past, I always thought Tony kind of threw Hester Peirce some softballs, and that's the reason Hester Peirce really never put her mind out there, really never exposed some of the things going on at the SEC. I kind of figured she was just never given a good platform to do it. But guys, Tony from Thinking Crypto channel gave Hester Peirce everything she needed to let us know, hey, I'm on your side. I understood what went on at the agency during this time was messed up. I know there was a lot of mistakes made, but you can trust the fact that now that we're doing this, this, and this, you will be able to restore some of your faith in the SEC. Guys, unfortunately, this is not what we saw at all, and I'm not actually going to play you any of these clips because honestly, they're just a waste of your time. I want to break down this kind of review that JV put on Twitter because he summarized some of the most important questions. Right here, Tony from the Thinking Crypto channel, he asked Hester Peirce, double standard here. Why did ETH get clearance while other companies have targets on their back? And Hester Peirce simply responded, I can't talk about that. Guys, it is so absurd that whenever anyone asks Hester Peirce a question regarding a specific cryptocurrency, she always says, sorry, I can't talk about that. How are we going to get anywhere in this industry if whenever anyone asks one of these SEC officials a question, they simply refuse to answer it? And the thing that makes it even more crazy is the fact that she literally starts this interview off with saying, "These are my views only and don't reflect those of the SEC." If these are only your views, why don't you just tell us what you think? Why does everything have to be so freaking confidential when you're talking about things that don't even relate to ongoing litigation? Like, why Ethereum got a free pass has nothing to do with whether XRP is a security or not. Ethereum could have got a free pass and XRP could still be a security. There's no reason she can't provide any comment on this. And even if it's not a specific comment to it, she could at least say, "I understand there was things going on during this time period that definitely gives the SEC a bad look." But no, she completely blows off the question and simply says, "I can't talk about that." Guys, I don't understand what about this she can't talk about if she literally started the interview off with saying these are my own personal opinions. It's not that hard to say, yeah, there was some bad stuff going on at the agency, but once again, Hester Peirce completely dodges the question. I want to move on and show you this next question that Tony asked her. He says, "Has anything happened at the SEC that you can whistleblow to?" And she says, "I just can't answer that." Guys, this is so crazy because Tony didn't even ask about a specific cryptocurrency here. All he asked was, "Hey, Hester, you're one of the few commissioners who the retail public still has some faith in. Will you go out of your way to expose the things we know went on at the agency when you were working there? Or are you just going to be one of those figures who sits back, lets everything play out, and hope everything goes away?" Well, guys, unfortunately, Hester Peirce pretty much affirms right here that Hester Peirce pretty much confirms right here that she is not going to go out of her way to make sure that justice gets done for the corruption that went on at the SEC when she was working there. She simply doesn't seem to have any interest in even talking about it. She just wants to push it aside, pretend like it never happened, and move on. Unfortunately, this is really the last thing I wanted to see from Hester Peirce. I was really hoping when she was asked these questions, she would at least give us some indication that she was taking them seriously, but she just continues to just brush them off and completely try to ignore it. I want to show you this tweet I put out in regards to this. I said, "The entire SEC is allowed to be corrupt, but Hester Peirce isn't allowed to answer a simple question about the SEC's bizarre behavior. What a joke. Good work, Tony from the Thinking Crypto channel, but listening to Hester Peirce say absolutely nothing over and over and over again is getting old. One word, spineless." And guys, that's the thing with Hester Peirce. She goes on to these interviews, she acts like she cares, and then gives all these answers, and it just becomes so clear that she does not care at all. And that's my biggest problem with Hester Peirce. She talks so much about crypto regulation, she talks about all these important things that she's doing behind the scenes, and nothing ever happens. She's been working for years on this freaking safe harbor bill, and it doesn't seem like a single congressman has even looked at it. All we need from Hester Peirce is to get the SEC out of the way. The more she tries to go out there and do anything, the more things just stall. The fact of the matter is that when she was working at the SEC, all this corruption took place, she didn't get a single important thing done regarding crypto, and we're still in the same place as if she wasn't there. She just lets all these other people like the Gary Genslers and the Jay Claytons walk all over her, so even if she is an ally, she is doing absolutely nothing for us. This is my biggest problems with Hester Peirce. I know she has made statements in the past that would help Ripple in this case, but guys, after watching an interview like this with Tony, it's just hard not to be fired up a little bit because you just want to see so much more out of her. You want to see her give you some confidence in the SEC, and she just fails to deliver on this front in almost every single interview I see with her. Let's move on though, because after watching something like that, it's hard not to be a little pessimistic. Well guys, I want to show you how Brad Garlinghouse feels. This was tweeted out by Mr. Intuitive. And guys, I think this just shows no matter what we're watching right now, no matter how annoying some of this stuff is, take a look at Brad Garlinghouse in this picture right here. Guys, this is a picture of Brad Garlinghouse meeting with some of the biggest banks in Brazil. Does Brad Garlinghouse look worried about this case? Guys, no, not at all. He knows the rest of the world gets it. He knows we are dealing with some crazy political corruption going on in the US, but he also knows it's gonna sort itself out because the technology is gonna win. This happens every single time with major innovations, the internet, airplanes, cell phones, all this stuff has all this drama around it. Eventually it sorts itself out because the technology is needed. I thought Andrew Zella had a great reply to this. He says, yeah, Brad Garlinghouse looks confident, but this guy doesn't. Picture of Jay Clayton. Guys, I cannot imagine how Jay Clayton and William Hinman are feeling right now. It must feel terrible because, guys, they are getting put on blast because of this Ripple SEC case. And guys, in regards to that news that was dropped yesterday of the Brazilian bank starting to use XRP to transform their payments flows, I wanted to show you this tweet by Bullish Momentum because, guys, forever people said the banks will never use XRP. It's never going to happen. It's a pipe dream. Well, guys, it's happening, and Bullish Momentum lays out perfectly the master plan by Ripple right here. First, get the banks on RippleNet to settle with fiat, then get them to source liquidity using XRP, then get them to hold XRP directly, the holy grail. And guys, he nails it right here. What is happening is Ripple built a fiat payment system that is better than the current solutions out there, including Swift. They got them hooked on this system and then said, hey, you want to know what? We have something even better you can use, and that's the system, the ODL system that incorporates XRP. And guys, they are slowly going to hook the banks on this new way of sending value all around the world that only takes fractions of a second to complete and only costs fractions of a penny. Guys, this is exactly what Ripple always intended to do. It took a while to get the big banks on board, get them less scared of cryptocurrencies, but guys, once they realized how critical it's going to be to upgrading their payment flows, guys, it's going to be a no-brainer for these big banks. And one last thing to show you, because I thought this was pretty interesting, this is actually from a blockchain consultant, and he answers a very important question that I've seen brought up a lot, and that is, do banks care if retail investors get rich in the process of them adopting XRP? And he says, no, not at all. And a key reason why this is probably the case is, guys, you don't understand how few people out there actually hold XRP. It is probably less than 0.01% of the population. We are such a rare breed that actually understands this stuff. Don't forget that, because in 10 years from now, people are going to be telling you about XRP when it's trading at $10, $15, $100, and you're going to look at them and say, thanks for finally catching up. Guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this update. Make sure to like and subscribe. It means so much. And for now, Mickle out.